Good evening, Earthlings. Everybody ready to get back on the old Zelda bus? Play more Legends of Zelda this evening. How's everybody doing this evening? I got watching something in the go just about came on late, but I am ready to get going and explore a little more of this new world that I have not explored before. And I don't know. I'm just not loosened up yet. Not ready to get on here and start talking yet. But yeah, it's been a pretty good day, and haven't done much. So yeah, I'm just having. I'm a little stiff right now. I can't get going. Don't know what to talk about. I guess we'll just get on into the game, and so I don't have to do so much talking. But yeah, we were working on Lanayru. I don't know if it's Lanayru or Lanayru. It might be Lanayru. Lanayru. Maybe it's Lanayru. That's kind of sounds right. Lanayru. But we're working our way to the Lanayru temple. Technically, we already went by it. It's not the Lanayru temple. It would be the Time temple, actually, what it's called here. But we have so far. We have opened up the first power station, so we got to work our way to the next one. And for some reason, I don't. Oh, yeah, here we go. I forgot to talk to this guy earlier for some reason, and he like I tell everybody else on here, I usually have a parallel game going anytime, and that's why I know this. I've played through this area on my other game. I try to stay ahead of where I'm at by a little bit, and it just helps me. So I think pretty sure we're going over to that building right there. You can see in the distance. Right over here is where we're going. But let me mark my map so I can get over there without any trouble. And on here, if you move these, this stuff is underneath the desert, but you can walk on all this stuff. It's not green. All the gray is either structures or they're. But this is safe walking ground, and actually, I got to figure out where I can go. But let me mark. Let me mark a good. I can't remember this route exactly. I think it's this way. This way. Oh, wait a minute. We're going over here, are we not? So I think we need to mark here. Here. I might be incorrect with what I'm marking here, but there was something else I wanted to mark as well. There's right here is where I want to mark. Up here, there's something in there that I like to grab this evening. Okay. Trying to see which direction I'm headed in right here. mismarked there a little bit. Okay, this is okay. It's had all my. I hate that. I put my hand on the. Part of it is because this is probably marked off. That's why I was missing the. There we go. Dad. Start that tomorrow. Welcome if you've never been here before. If you have been here, then I'm glad to see you back. Yeah, we'll go over here and do this first. I need to get warmed up a little bit. Jesus. That's bitches. And I keep forgetting to see these bugs. I do not have a net yet, and I need to get a net so I can start collecting that stuff, because that stuff's important when it comes to upgrading some of your weapons. That just gives me access back to, when you go through that door right there, that gives you access back to the where you started at, essentially, when you first came into this desert area. All right, get rocking and rolling here. Probably got a long night ahead of us, because got a lot to do in here and in. Jesus. Wait a minute. Huh. And that's funny. I think I can get it from here. Oh yeah. Well, I didn't intend to do that, but... Oh, come on. Maybe I don't know if I was hitting that ball or I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die before I get out of this area. I actually do know what to do here. I'm just messing around a bit. Trying to see if there's anything else that I can. I need to quit messing around so much. Keep going. Now, well, that took long enough. That was pretty horrible. Let's see here. Is there anything else I need to do? Jesus Christ. I didn't think I could make it that far. Awesome. Awesome, right? We're moving now. don't think there's... Oh yeah, there is a monster horn. Probably a rupee. There we go. Nice. I'm gonna check something out real quick. There was something I was needing to do back in Sky Town, Skyloft, what it's called. But I can't remember what it is at the moment. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be looking for here. That one's already been opened. I don't think that's what I was looking for. I think they're the ones here in the back, but you have to bear with me for a minute. I'm not familiar with this game, so I don't exactly know where I'm going 100%. I probably should have stuck with the guns and finished up over there. I think we're on the right track here for what I'm looking for. I missed. Trying to figure out what I'm looking for some other places like this. Maybe this is one, and maybe this was one right here. Sorry I'm wasting so much time, but I'll get back on it. This is kind of the whole point of this game. This exploration, even more so than Metroid. Figuring out where everything is and figuring out where places you can't get yet with the upgrades you have. So. Hey Cordell, how you doing? Just doing a little exploration or early on before I go back to Lanniru. There's actually a couple items I was trying to pick up. Oh, crap. That's my bad. I do that all the time, hit the wrong button. You doing alright this evening, Cordell? I feel like I've been here already. Yeah, I have been there. Awesome. It's always a good day. Good evening. We don't have to work the next day. Thanks everybody for stopping by. We'll get back to Lanaroo here soon. There was a couple items I wanted to try to find, and I'm not finding them. So I should have done this on my other game. I've been there. I've been to that last place. One of them was a heart piece I was looking for. Actually, one of the areas, I found one of them, but then the other stuff I'm looking for is just not here. So. Well, it is here somewhere. I'm just not familiar enough with the map to know exactly where I'm going. I think I'm gonna land here. I don't know what's here exactly.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool.
Yo.
This isn't what I was looking for. But I'm gonna only do this once. I'm not gonna sit here and do it a bunch of times. We'll come back another time. I'd say that won't do the job. Fortunately, I'm not going to waste my time for probably some rupees. Might get something cool there. I might be dead wrong. Probably. But I'm going to go to Skytown real quick, and I'm going to quit looking for what I did. I'll after I finish. Hopefully I finish with the temple, the time temple this evening. Then we'll go. If I have enough time, I'll go back and mess around up here and try to find what I was looking for. We'll do it later, but I do want to grab something here in Skytown that I don't have. I never bought a net. I didn't realize how important having a net was. Well, I knew it would come in play at some point, but it's pretty integral into picking up bugs and stuff that you use to upgrade your armor. It's weird. I was right over top of the bazaar, but well, not directly over it, but I was close enough to it. It should have landed me over here. You know what? I don't think. Fuck. I can't get a net from this guy. Well, and grab this net, and then we'll get back to our mission. Oh, our mission at hand. See, this right here is what I was looking for. That I can find that without having to buy it. And apparently, what it does is it when you put the medallion on, when you equip the medallion, it enables basically more hearts to be like, if when you're cutting grass or something, it allows for there to be more hearts in that area, in that area or whatever. It just basically allows you to fill your health back up quicker, which is cool, which is a cool thing, but I'm not going to pay for it if I can find one. All right, let's get back in. So get a little action going here, so I'm not so stagnant. That's what I do kind of like about the Zelda games, and it gets even more complex in Breath of the Wild. Just all the little, like you got to collect bugs, you got to do this. In Breath of the Wild, you got to get food, you got to kill animals to make food to. I think I'm going the right way. Well, don't fly down to me. Welcome, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by this evening. Yeah. This be correct. North Deserts. I think there's another. I thought there was a closer save spot. Oh, never mind. There is. This is. Well, that's strange because I had that. There's another save spot I saved on the other side, and I don't know why it didn't count that one. Okay. I know where this next spot is, but it's straight in front of us. I gotta get one more electrical area. Yeah. I knew that was going to happen. I got too close to him. Okay, where am I at? Okay. Excuse me. I'm gonna get rid of this guy real quick. Oh shoot, I can't do it with that. Oh, I think he landed. Don't worry, I'm not gonna worry about it. You can What's cool is you can upgrade your bug, you know, your beetle. I didn't know that. Well, actually I did know that. I didn't know what you could do. You can give it more endurance and you can make it fly faster, which is pretty cool. Which means you'll evidently going to be using it a lot in the future. Yeah. I see your comment. Is it asylum? At least, excuse me, hang on a second. Let me. Sorry, I apologize. I got to read. I'm playing sloppy tonight. Yeah, it's it's supposed to be asylum. I don't know if AC. Yeah, I guess that's what you're going to. Yeah, I've beat quite a few of them, I guess, but I've never played this game. Well, I'm sorry. I'm kind of the same way. I've beat a small amount of them, but I haven't played a lot of them to completion to the point where. But this game here, this is the first time ever playing it. So. But like, I never beat Breath of the Wild because I got kind of tired of playing it after a while. That's why I enjoy doing this stream, is because it's kind of encouraging for me to finish the game, not give up on them. I gotta check one thing. I did set. Yeah, I want to get over here after I get back to the power station area. I do want to go. Where is that area at? How far is it away from me? I'm gonna do this real quick if you guys don't mind. It's a heart piece over here, and I like getting the heart pieces, but it's right here is where I'm trying to get. So I've got to see. It's hard for me to. But before I do that, I'll do this. Good lord, that guy's still. Those guys are menaces. One thing I've got to do is get some refill my. God, leave me the fuck alone. Jesus. Sorry. Just now I gotta start over. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I really enjoy I love the exploration games like this. But that's what I've talked to some of my followers, well, some of the people that come on here regularly, so I call them my followers. It sounds weird, but I'm not a cult. But I've talked about this on other streams before, is how I don't understand why they call them Metroidvanias. Because it kind of don't make sense, because Metroid doesn't really share I mean, Castlevania is not like Metroid at all, because you don't get, you don't really get upgrades and well, at least the traditional games that I've played, the side scroller. I've never played Symphony of the Night, the newer games. But the traditional games, like the original Metroids and stuff like that, I don't understand why they call them Metroidvanias, because you don't really explore in Metroid, you don't really explore in Castlevania, and you don't really get upgrades. You get upgrades, but you lose them though. You don't keep them. It's not like so it's strange. That's why I'd rather call them. I call them Zeltroids, because it's more accurate calling them a Zeltroid than it is Metroidvania. I'm sure somebody'd want to chastise me over that, but I'm gonna do one thing. If you guys don't mind, let's see here. Make it straight up here. Oh, but everybody that watched the last stream, I was having trouble figuring out in that area how you get that. You can get there's a treasure chest in there I couldn't get. Evidently, there's something you learn, and I don't think I can do it just yet. I think you'd have a different upgrade, but it's in a different part of this desert. But you have to, you basically learn how to ride you basically learn how, I guess, to ride the sand somehow. Oh shit. It takes too much longer, I mean. I don't know if you grab those with the net or what. I'm not going to worry about it, I don't think, at the moment. We'll get it later in the kind of cleanup period of this. Well, there's not going to be really a cleanup period like I do on Metroid, but I'll get it. I'm on the right line right now. Yeah. Well, I haven't played a lot of the later Castlevania, so I don't know if they do represent it. But as far as the traditional Metroids and Castlevanias, they're not really alike. They're side scrollers. That's about it. Maybe they go left to right. That's about it. But they're not the same type of game, really. They're both Nintendo games, I guess. But Castlevania. Let's just get into this damn, because I'm just going to get into it because this whoever's never played this before, this is a very big dungeon. For some reason, I don't think. I don't. Get off of me. I don't think there's any. I can't remember if there's any reason I opened these or not. It might come into play later on. Did I walk away before that blew up? That's really strange. I know it went in. Forgot to do that. Might help. All right. Get rid of these guys. You bother me, kid. You bother me. They're kind of cute. Kind of hate to kill them. Phew. That's a close one. Oh. Not bad. Ran right by. Yeah, this castle's massivo. It's massive. Man. There's another one. I'm not worried about that other guy. They don't really. I don't think they shoot anything at you, so I'm not. Oh, well. Thought I hit the. There we go. I'll eventually have to kill him anyways, but might as well not risk some early damage. This is kind of slow doing it like this. I could run over here and bomb it, but it's just, I don't like wasting all my bombs, which I have plenty. I can manage them pretty good, but it's just an easy way to kind of... I think I gotta do it again. I can't remember if this box on top, even though I've ran this just recently. I've ran it recently and I can't remember. It's just, this place is big. I don't, no, this is, no. Seems like I have to go this way though. Here's a map. Oh. Yeah. Well, just about messed that one up. Trying to remember how I know I've killed those guys before without using bombs on them. I can't remember what to use. Pretty good. No, that don't work. I may just have to run around them. I know how to kill them later on, but... Oh, yeah, that don't work. But I think this is one of the coolest things that I've ever played. I can't speak for every game, but I've played most of the games this era, or at least the 3D games that came before it. But I can't really remember. I can't really remember that. I don't remember that. Excuse me. But I can't remember that beetle ever being in any of the other games. I don't think there's anything like that in Breath of the Wild. That was one thing. I forgot about it. It's not really I'm trying to 100% these games. I'm just but you're always curious about what could possibly be in that next. Crap. Very nice. Can do that at least. Seen that coming a mile away, I guess all you doing. I know I was killing them somehow the last time I played. Oh yeah, now yeah, they freaking respawn too. Crap. I guess you can just slice them like that. That might have been a Trojan horse right there. I can't remember. Lost for some reason. I think I see where I made my mistake. Well, that accomplished two goals right there. I didn't have to. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Sorry, everybody. Great. Playing sloppy. Just about hurt myself more there. But this is pretty cool here. It's kind of worth the wait in this room. Oh yeah. Oh, thanks Hot Rod 9296. I'm sorry I didn't see your comment. I apologize. Till just now. But this is pretty cool. Like a well. Well, if I'd have blew him the right direction, I could have avoided using this bomb. Oh, did that roll off? You gotta be kidding me. Well, I can check out this treasure chest. 10 rupees. No, I gotta go with skull. That's pretty useful. I think it's my first golden skull. Huh. Well, I appreciate it. I hope I didn't say if I'd have blew him the right way. Is that what I said earlier? Maybe not the best. Maybe not the best way to phrase that. If I blow him the right way, then everything will be all right. Yeah, but it's kind of. I have it on Wii. I don't think I actually ended up playing this on Wii. I have it, but because I traded something from a friend of mine who had it, and it was back when I was playing like a couple of the other games. I had a job at one time that allowed me to have a TV and not to be very busy. But you see where this kind of circled around to now, don't you? Okay. Some of you. Oh. But it does look pretty good. I think, hopefully it looks pretty good to what you guys are receiving, because I did have some issues with that, and I was able to, I did kind of figure out what was, I'll see, that's why I don't like fighting these guys. Okay. Most of the time I can get them, but, okay. Shake him off with me quick enough. Well, damn it. Excuse me. Alright. But this map is massive though. We got a lot to go before we get to the end. Luckily I kinda know what I'm kinda know where I'm going for the most part. Not perfectly, but my theory, I don't know if I've ever talked about this on here. My theory about this game is this was probably initially remastered for the I bet for the Wii U, that's what I would bet, because they had remastered Wind Waker, and I think, yeah, and also Breath of the Wild, or not Breath of the Wild, excuse me. What's the other one called? Twilight Princess, I think, got a remaster for the Wii U. I think I have it for Wii U. Yeah, it has remastered. I don't know if it's remastered. Some of these things wouldn't call this a remaster. It's just a. I think it's kind of just a enhancement on the color, and they made it widescreen. However they do that, I don't know the process of them doing that. How they make something that was originally, officially it's called a 133:1 aspect ratio, which is full frame, 4:3 or 4:3 aspect ratio, and I don't know how they do that, because they did it for that. It was like a limited television series on HBO, From the Earth to the Moon, back in the 90s. It came out, but the first DVD release was just how it was presented in full frame, and then later on they re-released it in widescrreen. So, and I don't know exactly how they do that exactly. I've never looked into it. Somebody that has a lot of movies, a lot of television, would think I would know how that process, but I've never looked into the process. But they have to use that here as well, because there's a time for this one. This stuff gets pretty cool here. I can't remember if there's what I'm doing is important to go over here first or not. Oh, that just goes back to being an idiot. I thought there was something. I couldn't remember if there was something over there or not, but it's just that's just the entrance door. Or if I can hit that. Yep. Sweet. Ah, crap. My bad. had the wrong weapon selected. Big old map. Big old dungeon. Big dungeon. But I like it. I like the fact it's kind of big, because the other two levels are a little. I know there's going to be a lot more to be done in those levels with the silent realm or whatever. I don't really fully understand all that stuff just yet, but since I haven't gotten into any of it, but it's but I was glad to see like a large level here. Oh crap, I thought I was on the path. I started out on the path and I ran straight. That flowing sand must push you off of it. There we go. If only we had the morph ball, we'd be already through this. Oh yeah. Got all kinds of those amber shells. I guess for some reason I thought I came out somewhere else in here, but I'm wrong. Appreciate everybody stopping by this evening. I know I say it too much, but it's appreciated. Sorry, I keep checking the map. I got to see how far this. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. I did something different yesterday. Sorry. That's probably the only control thing I've not really enjoyed so far. I don't like the fact that it on the. Now I'm playing. Anybody that's played this before? I'm playing Pro controller, so. And I like it so far. I thought he'd pop back up again. I was like, what? I know, I just watched you die. Oh yeah. This is definitely a Hoover level here. Well. Well, how'd I miss that ferry? There we go. Not concerned about that chest. Oh, wait a minute. I should be concerned about it because I'm not finished. Well, we're getting there, everybody. I think this is the last major room for the boss, so we should be at the boss here soon. Alright. I think this is the last major area. I could be mistaken. just take care of it with my shield. You can do it with the shield too. I just like. Come on. Come on, man. Can't remember what's up here. Oh. Something I can't get just yet. Sorry, I'm not talking a whole lot. It's just, I didn't think that was right. I think I gotta go back. No. I think you gotta do this twice, I do believe. think you gotta go through that little door I opened up earlier. I may have been able to jump through that earlier. I can't remember. Oh, my bad. My bad. I guess we do have another area. I forgot all about it. I mean, that area we were in back there will be initially the final run before the boss, but crap. I forget when you're hanging on like that, you run out of. Oh, what? Hang on a second. Oh, okay. All right. That's why I ran out of energy so fast a minute ago. I did that a whole bunch. I forget sometimes. I forget. Okay. Completely forgot what to do in here. Should be another. Oh yeah. No, these are just. I did this the last time. They're just jars. Did I completely bop that a minute ago? Yeah, I'm stupid. No? What the hell? What the hell, man? What the hell? I think I did this the last time. I got hung up here for a few minutes. I think I come back up here later. Oh, okay, I see where the crystal is now. Ah, yes. The classic lead that I messed up. I did this the last time, I remember this. I did this the last time. Back on track. Don't need another nickel, another penny. But take that. What kind of creatures is under here? Let's see. Yep, there's one. This level is long. I like it. I like it a lot. I've maxed out my monies. Come on now. Got all day. Come on. Damn. But that's what I was getting at earlier. Like I don't like that. Like to select your weapon, you got to hold in ZR, but to bring up the weapon, you got to tap ZR. So it's kind of like a mental trick. You got to remember just to tap on it to bring up your weapon. But if to change weapons, you got to hold it in. So then you got to tap it again to throw use the weapon. So it's kind of, you're doing like 3 different things with so sometimes you just kind of screw it. No. It's like that. Like that quick. You know, after I bombed that earlier, I probably could have jumped up. I imagine I probably could have jumped up there and hit that. I wasn't thinking about that. I guess there's nothing down here. Seemed like there was something I thought there was some other reason I had to make another one of those conveyor belt runs over there. I can't remember what it's for though. I guess I don't. Yeah, there's something down there I can get. I can't remember what it is. I'm gonna check it out real quick. Seems like this is a hard run though, so I got to deal with that steam. Oh crap. Crap on a cracker. I think I gotta go up in this room to release that gate first. So. Now I know it's hard to have the battle, I guess, as they say. that was it. Got ahead of myself there a little bit. Oh, good. Interested in that other stuff. Now let's see how much damage we can. Ah, crap. Gotta be quick on the draw. You gotta be quick on the draw here with a weapon that's slow. And I'm talking about the Hoover vacuum cleaner. Quit. All right. Hopefully I don't get too crossed up here. There we go. It's unbelievable that that's the boss. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Maybe on a harder master level or something, maybe he's harder, but I don't know. I've never paid attention to that. I didn't pay attention to this ladder the first time I came here. I'm going to see what this does. See if there's anything else here. Huh. That must come into play later in the game, perhaps. I guess they give you an easy boss at the end because the level's so long. It's such a long drawn out level. And those one guys, when you first fight them, like I call them the whirly bird mini bosses or whatever, but the guys that you have to block with your shield or you knock the blast back. So when you first try to figure those guys out, they're kind of hard till you figure out what to do with them. But they're not really they're not difficult at all after you figure it out, so it doesn't make a lot of sense. But what's impressive about the level is how large it is. That's what I liked, that it was a very large, well, I said level, the dungeon's very large. The level's pretty good size too, but I don't think... It's a little bit challenging. flair for the dramatic. Forgot I gotta do one more thing over here. Where does that go right there? I'll check that out here in a second. I can't remember if it goes back into the dungeon or... Gotta find some bugs too. There's some good bugs in this area to pick up. Might have to do a little bit of tonight. Might have to do a little scouting around. I'm gonna look at this real quick. I think I went down here before. I can't remember. I think this goes back to. Oh, yeah, it just goes. Oh, that's where I came up at. My bad. You get turned around sometimes and forget where you. But I've got to go back over here and do one thing. I didn't. The last time I was here, I forgot how to. Sorry, bud. Make sure I'm set up for this. I think this is one. Yeah, I've got to get this cube over here. I need to run back to the other area as well. And, get that heart piece I was looking for. Yep, need to grab that as well. Huh, was that the first one I picked up? That's kind of lame. I'm gonna look around out here for some bugs real quick. Then we'll. Damn it! Those guys will mess you up worse than anything I've ever seen. Especially whenever you... Oh. Forgot I'd got some bombs at one time. Didn't see any bugs. Oh, yeah, there's one right there. Ah. There's supposed to be a method you can... Supposed to be a method to how to do that, but... I don't know it yet, since I've never collected bugs before on this game. All right.
Yes.
Oh, piss off. There we go. I'll just go to this next area manually instead of. See, the way there must be a way you can get up there. I don't think there's not any reason I can go back over there now. Yeah, but you go back. That's called the west side over there. You go up. There's a. I don't know what it's called. It's something you learn to do, but it allows you to basically ride around. I think on the sand somehow, and that's how you get some of the other stuff in here. But I don't think you can get there just yet. Excuse me for the eating. My blood sugar went low. But our goal's right here. Sorry. I always hit back every time on there. Let's see, I'm right here. Okay. What the fuck? Fuck. Oh. I am on them. Oh, I'm right under this. Now, where the hell is that? I had it marked before correctly. Sorry for being that. Right. Should have just went to the sky earlier, then came back down. This is a line. Oh, come on. You can't tell me that I can't run around to the edge, that other edge. That's bullshit. Sorry. That's what I was trying to do. See, I don't know how to get up to these areas either. Like on top there, that has to be something that happens later on. Oh, come on! See, that's the only thing about this game that see, there's a lot of characteristics of this game and what you start seeing in Breath of the Wild, like, but you like with the stamina. But the only thing is, in this game, I think I'd have been better off going to get to this area I'm trying to get to. I've probably been better off going, like, warping to like the beginning, the area in the very beginning. Then where I opened that gate earlier, I can kind of slide back over. I'm just gonna have to. Let's see this area. This area. Because I'm not far from where I need to go. I just need to chart the path. Yeah, can't go that way. Not yet. All right, we can. I think we can travel upwards now. Come on. Was I running before then? I don't think I was running before then. It's the most inconsistent. But what I was getting at earlier is, in Breath of the Wild, you kind of build, you earn like more stamina. In this game so far, and so far I haven't seen that in this game. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm just. Oh. Nice. I didn't mean to. Shut up. Sorry, that's my phone keeps going up. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my. I was looking at that tumbleweed. You can capture those as well somehow. There's something else up in here, but I can't remember if there's actually anything. I don't think there's anything that I can get back here, but this is important right here. No, I think this is something that comes into play later in the game as well. But oh crap! Oh, never mind. Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing here that I can do right now. Oh wait a minute. Oh yeah, there's this. I forgot about this. It's another blue feather. This is as far as I've went in my other game. Oh. Ever since I've been out of the dungeon, though, I don't think I've had any, I don't think I've had any reason to, I don't think I've had any reason to use the blower gun, the blow gun. Let's call it the blow gun. I'll save once again and then we'll head on a little bit. Since we're about 30 minutes, I usually play till about 12, about 3 hours. So since we're about there, we'll just kind of, I'm going to mess around in the sky area and see if I can find that. There's another heart piece up there. I don't know exactly where it is though. I'm going to have to look on the map and try to figure it out. I'm not sure where it is. I appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. It's pretty cool. Sorry with all the... I've been there. I'm not sure where they're at, where I'm going to, so I'm gonna mark some places and just check. Because there's a lot of stuff in here. That's kind of crazy. I needed to have found more bugs because I need to. There's some cool upgrades I can get. I can see what I might be able to do some upgrades anyway to the bug, but I think you gotta have to the beetle. Excuse me, the little guy drone that flies around. I'm just gonna check some of this stuff out, and we'll just fly around a little bit and check out different. I'm pretty sure I've been to all these. May have not been to this one right here. I don't know if the little things or the little Legend of Zelda symbols is where I've been versus maybe. I'm gonna just fly around and check out some of these. They got damn close to the... I know this isn't a marked locale, but I'm gonna check it out anyway. I don't know what that is. I must not be able to open this yet. Must be a... Did I mark one of those things? Is that what I marked? Yeah. Before I end this evening, I might jump down there and see what they jump back down to the forest area and see what that. Well, I'll land up here. It might have something to do with opening that box in the bottom there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I know we're 8. I think it's... Sorry about the beeping going on. It's my freaking phone. I've got one of those glucose sensors in my arm, and it's been all crap. Last week I put a new one in. You change them every 10 days, and I put a new one in, and the first one I put in immediately was bad. And then I put another one in, and I've got it in like the kind of the wrong spot, so all my readings have been kind of high, so it's got my average all messed up.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'd be interested in that, but that's why it keeps. It's actually low, so I took insulin for the stream, because for some reason when I'm playing, I don't know if that's the silent era. He didn't instruct me how to get that wheel. I think you have to do it in either the silent realm, or you have to do it in at nighttime. I'm not real sure. The reason I'm wanting to find that other, well, obviously I want more heart tanks, but because I know where one is in the forest area, or around where we're going. I know where there's one in there, but I don't know where the fourth one is just yet. We're gonna head back to this other area way over here. I think, because as far as I can remember, they're all together. What I'm looking for, there's a heart piece, and then there's the heart medallion. I can't remember where they're at. I apologize. It's taking up some time. Okay, yeah, I'm heading in the right direction. target another one of those, but yeah, I've already been there. Double check. I'm trying to see inside there, make sure that that's where that's where I've been. Let me check this one up here. All these places I'm looking for are like together, as far as I can remember. I think I've been here as well. This is... yeah, I've been here as well. I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually, but may have to move on. I don't want everybody to get bored of this. I might need to... I just can't remember. We'll check this out. Okay. Thought I seen something on top here. Ah, yeah. That might be one of them. Why did I fall like that? Oh.
Yeah.
Why does that? Thanks everybody for being here this evening.
Yeah.
I missed it. Sorry.
Yeah.
I wasn't set up good for that anyways. If you guys have been here, try to, if you don't mind, try to like, share, subscribe. Really subscribe. The likes help me out too, but I kind of hate saying that stuff, but kind of have to. Oh, like when you hit it close like that, you don't There we go. Got my heart piece. If I can find that other thing. Let's see here. Let me see. I marked those. Trying to see if they, yeah, I think those, trying to see what those little warp areas look like so I don't mark them again. The little, they're not warped, they're little jet booster areas, or you know, the ones that make you fly real fast. I try to see what they look like. All right, I don't really know. Trying to. Yeah, I already went there. I went there earlier with the bamboo, but we'll make sure there's nothing. Nothing on top. Been there. There's a chest out there. I don't think that's it, but I like belly flopping. Yeah, it's another one of those dark chests. I can't get in. I don't know if you have to be here at nighttime to open those, or... Yeah, I'm not going in there right now.
Yeah.
I like to find that medallion, but I don't know exactly where it's at. It could be over here in this slough of this little kind of cluster of boulders. I'll look real quick and then if not, we'll... I was gonna see what this was here. Yeah, there's nothing in there. As far as I can tell, there's nothing in there. Yeah. I've already been there. I keep going to the places I've been. I think that's where I just was. Yeah. All right. I'll have to figure that out another day. I'm sure you guys get tired of watching me go. There's one more little island thing up here. I don't know what this is. Probably someplace I've been already. Awesome. Nice. It's a nice little find. Not what I was looking for, but a nice find. Well, there's a heart piece up here. Wonder how you get that in here. Or you have to. Looks like there's something. I don't think I can't use any of my stuff in here. I have to go talk to some of these people. Might help if I talk to them. Thanks for telling me how to do it. Lumpy pumpkin. Lumpy pumpkin. Well, we got another container. Regardless, it's pretty cool. Another glass bottle to hold more elixirs. Yeah, you can do that too. You got to have for the woman in there to make more of her different potions. She can. You have to have different, like I guess, bugs and different things. I'm not sure if you can just bump these columns or how you would even go about doing that. To get a better look at it. Couldn't get him to. Oh, okay, never mind. I was hitting the wrong button to do that. No wonder. You push down on the stick, you don't hit R. I don't know if I can't do it yet or. Sorry if I'm boring everybody. Well. Didn't like having to be destructive, but I don't know if it's where this guy is or not. I have no idea where Igus is, so. know if this guy's here or not. Unless he's the... Yeah, I think I'm about finished myself. That one guy's usually out here. I don't know if that's... Well, I have no idea where this guy is, so I'll have to figure out where he's at. I'll go in the bazaar. He might be in there before I get to finish this evening. Yeah, I'm not worried about it right now. I may have got another bottle back filling up one old. I'll see if I got the... I probably don't have stuff yet. I'd have hornet larvae. I know where to get that. I got everything else, it looks like. No, I need another ancient flower. I got 2 golden skulls. I got that. Need tumbleweed. Need a lot of ancient flowers. See, that's the reason why you go back to. Got all kinds of. God, I have 22 amber relics. Jesus. I've got pulling jelly blobs with no dust relic. Huh. Unless this is him. This might be him. I assume these guys are probably just walking around. But he could be in another level or anything. I have no idea. I don't think it's him. I think that's just the town drunk.
Hey!
No.
Thank you.
Alright, everybody. I think I'm going to save it over here. We'll pick it up on Friday. Get back to it and see where we can get then. We'll go down there and see what's next on our agenda the next time around. I just wanted to finish, since I had about 30-40 minutes left there, I just wanted to explore around a little bit. I know it gets boring, but that's kind of part of this game, it's unfortunately it's it's the exploration. I don't think you guys mind too much, but especially the Zelda games, though, you're gonna have to deal with that a lot, because especially a game that I haven't played, so I'm trying to find items and figure out where things are. And is I don't know if anybody's still in the chat or not who was chatting earlier, or still in the audience who was chatting earlier. But I was wondering if the thumbnails coming up all right now, because I think I was having some trouble early on, because it's really strange. YouTube, you have to make the thumbnail a certain size. It's got to be 1280 by 720, and it's got to be less than 2 megabytes. So in Photoshop, if I make an image 1280, I make my image, and then I shrink it to 1280 by 720. I usually start out at like more 4K size, and then I shrink it down to 1280. But it will and it after I save it, it'll be like 1.9 megabytes usually, with a pretty high resolution. But YouTube won't accept it. It'll like reject it if it's right, even though it's technically less. So I have to reduce. So what I was doing is going in and reducing the quality by 50%, or that they make like a quality. You can have it at 100% or 50. So I was doing it 50%, but I was having trouble still. And there's actually a minimum size, and if you do 50%, it puts it right on that minimum size. See, I didn't realize that at first, so now I'm putting it on 75%, and it's bumping the size up, but it's still, I think it's working correctly now. They do some strange things. But yeah, I've said it several times tonight, but thanks everybody for stopping by and watching. Wednesday nights is a kind of an odd night to be gaming. Right in the middle of work week. I can understand when people don't want to stop by, but I appreciate the views. It's nice having people watch. You just don't feel, it's kind of, this game isn't as bad as kind of making you feel like kind of excuse me, this shirt. I've got a bunch of these shirts they're like the athletic material. It's like, and and I got them from Amazon, and and some of them are really big, and some of them they're all like different sizes. Some of them fit kind of more snug, and some fit really loose, and the collars stretch out on them till you wash them again. So it's kind of aggravating. But what was I talking about? I don't know what I was talking about. Excuse me. It wasn't anything important, evidently, so I forgot it. But hopefully I've got the thumbnail situation straightened out. I need to see some of you guys over here need to get on my X page, so I post every afternoon when the show is going to be on. I try not, unless I get sick. I'm probably not, or have to have some kind of family emergency or something weird. I'm going to be on at my normal times, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and Saturdays. So, but X, I think I'm gonna use it. I've never used Discord a whole lot. I do have a Discord server, but I've never really used it, so I don't have anything built up on X either, because I've never used X either. But I think X. The reason why I never liked Twitter in the very beginning, I have like if you go to the Low IQ Classic Gaming channel, it's like brand new. I just made it. But if you go to if you well, I don't. I'm not. The other channel was just like my original under basically my own name, and it was but I made it like back in 2012 or something like that. But I never used it because I just never after I never liked the format of Twitter when I first started using it. I didn't like the way it worked, so I never did really use it. And but I think since Elon's taken over, I don't know if they've simplified it a little bit. It seems I think it's still the same concept. It's still the same thing, but it seems like it's more user friendly. But I'm just not a real big. I'm not a big social bug, even with social media. You know, I just never have really been on them. Never been too. I think it's just a kind of the era I grew up in. I don't know. I have to talk about tonight. I don't have a whole lot to talk about. I don't think. Kind of. But hopefully, see, that's a problem with this game. I don't know how many. I don't know how many videos I'm gonna end up having to make with this because I don't know the like where I haven't played it. I don't know the absolute how long the game is. I mean, I beat the first three worlds, but I know there's quite a bit more game of it. I don't even know if I'm even at the halfway point of the game because I assume you got like I think it's called like the Silent Realm or something like that, which it's kind of I think it's just like a like the Dark World and Metroid Prime 2, the Dark and the Light. I'm not sure exactly. And I know there's things I have to go do at nighttime in different levels. Excuse me. Like in the forest realm, you probably can't remember it, but there's an area where there's like a it's like right around where that first little area before you go. Well, I'm sorry. There's first like a it's kind of in the first area, but you go to it and there's like this big moon. It looks like a bridge going over, but it's blocked off and it's got a big moon drawn on it. I have a feeling that won't open until nighttime, or it'll be open at nighttime. But there's something you do there because it's not a bridge. You go out on it. It's like a and there's like an end point. It's like a tunnel, and then you go out to and there's like an end. So I assume there's something out there that you do. I'm not real sure, but there's so much game. It seems like that's left. You can see how these games are progressing towards um tw- uh well I was about to say Twilight Princess, but uh well the freaking one that came out whenever the Switch did Call of the Wild, but Breath of the Wild, excuse me. I went blank on the name there for a second. I haven't even played the new one yet. I have it. I have the new one as well. That came out after Breath of the Wild. I haven't even played that yet. A lot to do. I just don't know. I mean, the thing I need to know from people that watch is do you like seeing the whole game played back to back to back, or do you rather see different games played on different nights? Like have like play Zelda on Mondays. I used to do or Metroid on Mondays and Zelda another day or something, but I don't know what people like. I don't know what people want. I mean, I like just keep playing it because I'm really into the game right now. So I kind of rather finish it, but I don't know if breaking it up would help me at least. It'd probably make it more. If I'd played this game before, I wouldn't care to do that. If every game I was planning on playing on here, but I've not played so many games. Like I've got that I got that Harry Potter game ordered right now. That when it came out, I think last year, or the year before last. I can't remember the name of it. The Hogwarts Hogwarts Legacy. Excuse me, Hogwarts Legacy. I might play that for. I might play that for the first time on Halloween. I think I'm gonna do a Halloween show. So I don't know when the 31st is. I don't know what day that is just yet. I haven't looked. It's on a Thursday. That would normally not be my night of play, but that's all right. So let's see. Yeah, that schedule's all screwed up. Well, that's fine. So because Tuesday the 29th is my birthday, so I doubt I'll play. I think I'll just not play on that day and then play. I play Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and do that Halloween. But it'll probably be more than likely it'll be the only night that I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy for now. It'll probably just be for. I don't know if I'm gonna play that or. I wish I had a bigger audience right now so I could do a poll on either Twitter or while I'm in the chat and list like 5 games and like, hey, what do you want me to play next or that kind of thing. Because I don't know how long it's going to take me. I might still be playing this damn game at come Halloween. I don't know because I'm putting in about 3 hours a night, and like if whoever's hung in here the whole night, you know, where I'd played it, where I go ahead. That's why I go ahead and play it before. So what I'm doing on stream is a lot smoother. Now the last part wasn't when I was just flying around. I didn't know all that, but the everything else, it went pretty smooth, and it still took. That dungeon's huge. It still took. I did a little bit before, but not a lot. Um, but it still took. What did it take? Almost 2 hours. Because there was one time I looked at the clock and I thought, man, we're doing pretty good. And it was like, and then by the time I was done, it was almost 2 hours, maybe 2.5. Because when I was finished, because I did go get that heart piece, and then I did a couple things outside, but I mean, that's a big old dungeon. And I bet there's more to be done in there as well. There's no telling what I missed that's in there. There's probably some wall somewhere that could be bombed that I could have went through. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure how these levels get reused. It'll be interesting to see. But I assume they might get. I don't know if they get using it. Silent Realm could just be a whole different thing. I don't even know yet. I don't have no idea yet. That's why I'm excited to move along and keep. But I still like picking up items. I don't think I'll. I don't. There's not really a 100% on this game. I don't think they even. I don't think they qualified even in like they do on there. But so I'm not worried about that. But I do like to get all the upgrades and do all the and I would like to get all the what I'd like to be able to upgrade the equipment I get. I'd like to get all the equipment and do all the upgrades to them. Which that's the thing about doing this. That's a problem with not like I didn't have the net before. I'd already be collecting stuff. I didn't know that I didn't know how necessary it was. When I seen it, I thought, well, I probably should get one of those, but I didn't really know. So that's that's what you learn whenever you, and I did watch a little bit of somebody's video, but it wasn't because I was trying to, use it I didn't need it to learn how to beat the boss or nothing like that. That boss was easy. I didn't actually. I did all that last night, and I watched the video during the day. But I was trying to figure out if you could do. I was talking about that one skill you can pick up, or you can. I don't know if it's a skill or something you get, but you can like ride the sand. I think if you kill one of those big hermit crabs, and I think you can somehow ride that shell. You can make it move around. I don't exactly know, But there's an area in the west end of Laney. It's Lanaroo. I call it Lanaroo, but it might be Lanaroo. I don't know how it's pronounced, but there's an area in there where there's a big waterfall, and then up above it, if you look, there's a there's a tunnel up there. It's like looks like a old ruin up there, but there's a tunnel that goes there, and you take that, and I think it takes you to something called like the sand sea or something like that, and it's in there. You get it in there, and but I don't know when you do it because the person I watched, I just watched that area and everything he was. I just kept skipping through it because like I already done this. I've already done it. I'd already beat it. So, but I did find out where that heart piece was. I didn't even pay attention to that on the map. So for some reason, I do that stuff. But see that area where you ride the sand, you'll have to have that. You'll have to that area where you get the area where I got that heart piece. You notice that had that big sand at the other end. There had a big strip long tunnel of sand. I think you had to have that special ability to do that because there's another one of those cubes in there, the whatever the Elden stones or whatever they're called that you had to strike with your sword. But they're in there, and hopefully we'll figure that out soon. But I can't remember what it's called to look it up to because I'm sure somebody's got a video exactly how you do it. But I like figuring stuff. I like figuring it out, but at the same time, I kind of want to know. I'm just interested in getting that ability, but I don't think I can do it just yet. But I haven't even looked up any videos really on the heart piece, looking for heart pieces. I think the reason I knew that heart piece was that stuff was up in the sky areas because of that same video. He was like after he did that, he turned on that one power. He said, I think I'll just go to the sky. It's like, what are you doing that for? And so he went up to the sky and he found that heart medallion as well. But he didn't go to that area that I went into. That might be something you if you know about, you can get where I got that heart piece in the tavern area. So that was pretty cool. Pick that up because I know where there's a fourth heart piece. I know where it is in the forest, so I can go and get another heart container filled very soon. So I have three. Yeah, I have three pieces now. That's nice. Yeah. So we'll get that done on Friday. God, this chair is so fucking squeaky. I don't. Well, it's not squeaky. It's just like this isn't like a really nice gaming chair. I just bought it because I can't remember why I bought this thing for. Because it was kind of cheap. It was only like 100, maybe 100. I think it was 150 at Sam's Club. It's kind of a weird. It's not like a high quality gaming chair, super high quality. It's got like a thick pad. It's got like it's weird. It's like soft but firm at the same time. It's like a firm pad, but it's comfortable. It's weird. It's kind of weird because I don't it don't bother me to sit in it for this long. It's comfortable and not at the same. It's weird, but it is like noisy. I don't know. The thing that sucks is I've got like a really small space. Literally the size though. If you can see my hands here, that's the size of my desk right here. It's a little tiny desk, and I've got like the monitors. Literally, or they actually hang over, and they're set at about this angle. So, and I'm literally squeezed in. Like I'm actually blocking some of my movies here. A small portion of my movies in this back corner but because this room, I don't have a lot of room here. But that's but it works. I mean, a lot of people work with little small desks and stuff like this. But I like to have a nice, decent sized desk so I can have a lot of space. I like to be able to have some different gaming systems laid out on like another, like have like one of those that it's like a corner desk, and then you have like your monitor set up on one. I like to be able to set up like one more monitor. I like to have a third so I can have either. chats just on that or something. I don't know. But actually, I would probably this video card I have will do it. It does like 3 outputs, but it does this weird. It does HDMI. Then it's got this other HDMI. HDMI. It's a different HDMI, but it's like a higher quality. It's like HDMI 2 or something like it. It's something weird. But you have to have a different cord and everything for it. It won't work with a regular HDMI. And then then it has another HDMI, but it's like the more I don't know what you call it, but it's like it's almost looks like a old printer socket. You know, it's like the long wide, so you have to get that. I don't remember. I can't remember what HDMI it's called, but it's like that long plug to, and you got to have a converter to go that have the cord that goes from that to HDMI. It's kind of strange. So I can have 3 monitors with this. I can't have 4, but I don't need 4, and I don't. Two's enough, but I'd like to have 1 extra for like maybe eventually with chats on it when I get to that point. Maybe having that, but oh, I don't have like a real expensive gaming computer, which I don't game on my computer. I just use it to stream. The games are actually being run. I run them through, original hardware, and they run into the capture card, and then another HDMI comes out to my monitor. So I'm literally just playing it on the monitor over here, and then everything on the monitor over here is just the chat, and I'm getting the parallel signal from the video card that's going into the computer. That's what I'm capturing. So it's pretty good. That capture card's actually, if for Metroid, it felt a little soft, but some people say there's too much of it's probably still too much of a delay with any game to play. But some capture cards, they claim that you could actually play the game through while you're on what's being captured. A lot of times it's captured slightly delayed, but this one was when I was messing around with I didn't have the monitor pulled it up, and I was just looking at what was on the monitor, what I was running through OBS, and it with Zelda, it looked kind of like it was almost like right on the money. It's kind of strange. Yeah, but thanks for everybody being here. I think we had Asylum. I hope I got his name right. Asylum. Yeah, I guess that's what he's from. Asylum was on here earlier, and Hot Rod 92, and Cordell, as always. Cordell's a long time. I'm sure I'm not missing any. We had a few people tonight. Looks pretty good. Not getting his, not seeing some of my old regulars. I don't know if after I went to a different game, I don't know if they just wanted to see Metroid or what. I just can't do that. I can't just stay on Metroid all the time. I love Metroid, but there's not enough games to keep. It's not like if I wanted to be like a Legend of Zelda channel, like I said the last stream, I could make videos for a year probably playing or more, probably just playing back to back to back Zelda games. There's that many. Well, as long as that, the problem is there's a bunch of games that uh, excuse me, my nose started itching. I've been itchy tonight, real bad. I don't know why. I took my shower right before the stream, and I don't know if the soap's making me itchy or what. Like if you go back and watch all my old videos, I don't do a lot of, I like to edit, but a lot of times it's just what it is. If you watch the movie reviews I do, or the presenting like what I have got that week or something through physical media, I'd always, every video I make, I like, man, as soon as I turn the camera on, my nose starts itching. That's how it is tonight. It's just itching away. I've not had it this bad before. But yeah, I just don't want to just be a Metroid channel because I don't do anything special. If I was a speedrunner who's like, stream after stream after stream where I'm just grinding that number down, it'd be a different story, but I'm not. I'm just here to be a casual player, just a casual gamer. And I'm not, because I don't want to speed run. I'm 45 years old. I'm past doing all that stuff, and not that I couldn't learn it. I like some of the tricks that they have as far as sequence breaking, like Super Metroid, stuff like that. But I just don't have any interest in it. If I was younger and was interested in doing it again, I'd be more into it. But I just don't. I don't know. I saw a guy one night. I don't like making fun of anybody because I'm not making fun of him either. But he was live. He was like a new channel. I mean, I'm new at the gaming community, so I can't really say a lot. But he uh, he was live, I think, or no, maybe I saw the replay of the live. But it was labeled like speed run, and the guy was like like doing like a any percent speed run on Super Metroid, and I was fucking better player than he was, and I'm not that my movement's not that great. I mean, his movement was horrible. I mean, you got to start somewheres, but don't advertise it as a speed run. When you got people like Shiny Zenny and people like that actually grinding hard, who's just like are freaking great players, Oats and Goats and all those guys, are great players. Great speedrunners. And yes, of course, you got to start somewheres, but just advertise it as normal playthrough until you get good enough to label it speedrunning. Because if you're just trying to pick up, viewers because you're putting speedrun in your title, then you're gonna probably alienate more people than you're gonna actually pick up. Which I hope I hadn't alienated people. I think I made that one guy mad other night when we were playing. He was kind of a regular. Sorry, what's his name? But I was just I was just heated up at the moment, and that same guy. I think he's a younger guy. I don't know for sure, but he kind of likes to poke at me a little bit. He's friendly, but he tries to poke at me sometimes, and like and I don't think it's malicious because I never. And he's one of the guys I told early on. If you have any, if I don't mind if you say, hey, this is here. I don't care about that. Some people say no hints or nothing. I don't care. You can say whatever you want. But I just got mad because it was my fault because I was just playing stupid. It was my fault that it was the problem I was having. I just got mad, but I didn't really direct it at him, but it was probably came off a little bit like that. I was more just pissed off at myself because I was trying to throw a bomb and I needed to roll it like a bowling ball, and I was trying to throw it and it was a mess. But I didn't mean to piss him off like that. I know you probably think, well, what's it matter? There's all kinds of people on there. Yeah, I know there are, but mostly I get as far as in the chats I get, I always get pretty positive stuff. Always, I don't get a bunch of crazy people. Of course, I don't have a big following yet. Your crazies come out whenever you get up the big, have a big following. That's whenever they start coming out usually, because that's whenever they can start they that's when the jealousy comes out, and they're kind of pissed that you got a big channel or you're being successful or something like that. They don't like that too much. But I appreciate the people who don't. I'm a lurker too. Like whenever I'm not on here, if I'm watching something else, I'm a lurker as well for the most part because there's other people's told me they watch it through their TV, and that's how I do. I use my Roku and I watch it, and there's no way I can chat. But there's one thing I hate to say this, but I kind of don't like super chatting. I've done it some, but in the probably the 5 or 6 years I've actually been active on YouTube, I probably spent less than a couple $100 super chatting, probably less than that, probably closer to 100. And I don't really like it. And I didn't, because you kind of find out it's because it's meaningless for the most part. It eventually becomes kind of meaningless because you're not really doing anything. But I can't judge what other people like to do. I don't really want to say anything. That's just my personal opinion. I don't like doing it because it really doesn't. It's just I don't know. I don't know. Is it some people because I've seen some crazy things one of the craziest things I've ever seen is like you guys. I don't know if any of you guys have ever, if you guys watched Friday Night Tots. Like I started watching Friday Night Tots probably around 2020, right around when he was probably been around for a year or two. But he only had, I think he was only getting about, I think he only had about 1,000, maybe was getting like maybe 1,000 in the watching the stream or something. It was because he's got a lot, hell of a lot more. They get like 6, 7, 8,000, maybe more now, I guess. Like I don't really watch it anymore because I just got kind of tired of being the same old thing every night. I agree with what they say for the most part, especially when it comes to Disney. But it's the same thing. I can't listen to you if you're going to talk about the same thing over and over, or have basically the same concept, just with maybe a different show. I was like, it got old after a while, but I watched it for a couple of years, maybe 2 or 3 years, and then it got kind of old. But there used to be a guy on there. He's got a channel now called George the Giant Slayer, and I think his name is George Molo or something like that. George Molo, I think. But he used to send them like $500 super chats, like two or three a night, or maybe a couple a night, like almost every week. I mean, if you had the money to do it, so I don't care, but it felt weird. It was probably to set up his own channel, but it's a very expensive way to do that because he started his own channel. So because he had kind of bought their attention, so he got like big applause and all that stuff every time he did it because he was sending like $1,000 worth of super chats a week every Friday. And I always had this weird, it's just a conspiracy thing. I don't like saying that, but it's just my own personal theory on the situation. I always thought that maybe there was some kind of behind the scenes deal for them to, I don't know. Oh, I know what it was. I always thought, well, because when he started doing that, other people would start doing it, like sending $500, $200, $300. These big super chats started rolling in. So I had this theory. Wonder if they're doing that, setting that up, and maybe they're like kicking back some the money to him or something, or some of it. Maybe they're just trying to make it look like make it look like, to drive up super chats. I know it's a horrible thing to say, but it felt weird because it was just week after week. And then eventually he's not even around anymore. And Gary used to say, he wrote a book, but he supposedly had some kind of kidnapping experience when he was at some point in his life. And and Gary kept saying, like, when I moved to Texas, I'm gonna interview him. He never interviewed George, and George has never been on Friday Night Tots, and George has never been on any of his shows. And it's Gary, I've never seen. Well, I've never really watched George's show. I think I follow him because he seemed like an interesting person. But I think the only show he was ever on was when they were in Las Vegas, when they had their meetups in Las Vegas, and he was on there live with them one night, and that's it. And he's not a dumb person. He's a really intelligent guy, and he has some interesting things. But the whole situation seemed weird to me. I know I'm making more of it than it really is, but there's a certain point you're like, are you really? Because there's people that can't afford to do that stuff, not the $500 stuff. They can't afford to really do. They don't need to be wasting money sending super chats. But I don't know if people just get so lonely they got to have like that kind of validation because it becomes like a contest of people on there. They want that attention. They want attention for their super chats, and it's just a weird system. It's just weird. I mean, if I was monetized, would I have super chats? I don't know. I've thought about it. I would say I would, I guess, but the pro- what I wish that YouTube did, I doubt they do this, but I wish they would allow you to limit your super chats to like I'll say I'd like to limit to like $20. You can't super chat more than $20 a night and just one super chat per person a night. I wish they had limiters. They might. I've never seen the monetization systems because I'm not monetized, but I don't think they do. But that's how I'd want it. I would want it. I mean, you could just tell your audience, hey, I don't. If you send more than $20, I'm not reading it. So you're just wasting your money. You could do that and be like kind of harsh. But even $20 to me is ridiculous because that was always the $20 was my limit. I never would send more than $20, and it was rare. And I got to the point where I was sending less and less because they'll still read it if you send like $2, $5 or something. They'll still read it most of the time. But I didn't get into it very much. I just kind of got frustrated. I got frustrated mainly at seeing how um people acted. Because when I would do it, I would like to just make somebody laugh. I was trying to send something comedic and not so much a stupid observation or like some kind of philosophical, excuse me, I got tongue tied for that, philosophical point that's stupid. I like watching Jimmy Dore, and they read through the super chats there and the things people say. And it's just things to get their attention. It's not. I don't know if it's people's real point of view. So it's like it sounds very disingenuous sometimes what people say. Do you really believe this, or is that your opinion based on the person you're watching? Because I like Jimmy Dore, but I don't like all of his points of views. Just like Alex Jones, I like listening to him, but I don't like all of his points of views. Anybody, you just got to know you just got to know when to or know what to filter out, at least in your own personal viewpoint, and have your own viewpoint and do some of the research yourself. Just don't listen to every talking head out there and take their point of view serious. It's gospel. You don't. That's what I try to avoid. Really do. I learned that over the years, and I've never been a follower or anybody like that. Just like blatant, because like especially like on YouTube, like anybody I watch, I really like watching. I used to watching different channels. Like I said, I used to watch Friday Night Tots, and I liked it for a long time. And it was one of those shows where it's like I couldn't wait for it to come on each week, and then I just eventually, slowly and slowly, just it got old. It was the same thing. It's on for like a long freaking time. I guess I am too, but it's on for a long time, and it's the same subject matter. It's like we're going to bitch about Disney, we're going to bitch about this movie that comes out, and I'm fine with that because that stuff sucks. A lot of things suck, but the problem is the way they present it to their audiences. It's everything out there is bad, and that's why I started a Good Movies podcast. Well, I had another one before, but that's why I called it Good Movies podcast. It's because there's some good movies. There's several there's good movies still being made. You just got to watch them. You can't just go say, "Oh, well, what's the new Marvel movie? It sucks." Yeah, it sucks, but you pretty much know it's going to suck, and nothing you guys have said, and no one's all the attention you've managed to stir up, and all the stuff you tried to stir up over the last several years. It's done no good. They're still making crap. You know, you just need to. My problem is they've caused this whole wave of hate watching, and I appreciate they watch it, and then I can I can trust them enough to with their opinions and some other people. But I've seen the new stuff, and it's bad, and I just don't have any interest. I just know not to watch it. But people need to quit hate watching and giving these things fucking views. And going to the theater and you're still giving them money. What do you think's going to happen? They're going to keep making it because you keep hate watching it, and they're going to make it but I mean, the hate watch is not making them money. They're losing money for them. But especially with the Disney Plus stuff, like you're still giving them views. They're getting views because you guys are going on hate watching. That just doesn't need to happen. But do I? But I still watch Gary's. See, I like Gary. He's like I like the ancient civilization stuff. I've been into that ever since I've been in high school for the last 25 years. And I like that kind of stuff. And it was very, I liked when he went on Friday Night Tots, he would mention it sometimes and talk about it. And I was like, then he finally started saying, well, I'm going to start another show and we're just going to talk about that stuff. And I was like, that sounds really cool. So I still watch that every now and then. Now, is it just them sitting around reviewing something they watch? Yeah, pretty much. There's not a lot of original thought in it, but it's still I still have more interest in that show than Friday Night Tots. But other than that, Gary seems like he seems kind of genuine. I never could figure out on there. Like, I know they wanted some females on on there. Like, I never figure out where X Ray Girl came from. Like, I know she came from like the Geeks and Gamers stuff. It's like Jeremy, but I don't know what she fucking produces. She's claimed, and she's on like all of Gary's shows. She's on Friday Night Tots. She's on like the real. I think she's on the real BBC. Maybe she's not on that, but she's on that Forbidden Frontier, and I'm like, why? She doesn't she doesn't know pop culture for fuck all. She doesn't know any of the movies they talk about. She doesn't know them. She does watch them when they do stuff. She does, and she's a smart person. But it's like, why the fuck she on here? And Chrissy Mayer's the same way. It's like she had a couple of funny bits when she was doing Frost on there. That was funny, but she wasn't but other than that, she wasn't funny on the rest of the show because she didn't know the material either. She didn't know the comics they were talking about. I'm not a great comics, but I know what they're talking about because I've read enough that I know what they're talking about. But other than they just wanted to feed, and I never could figure that out. And I kind of like Chrissy on her own a little bit. I did till I found out recently that that her and Frank, her husband Frank, they're fucking flat. They're like they strike fucking people all the time. Like they're doing that stuff to people's videos all the time. If you like like there's people out there that do clip channels, and I can only see there as long as you're not like taking a whole episode. Like if you're just making little short clips, that could be nothing but beneficial to your channel. But they're like striking people doing that, and like and it's just like really, and it's the kind of stuff they probably have bitched against in the past. This fucking grifting, man. It's not, you know, if she's got the kind of number, she might be making some money, but I don't know if she gets really big views. That's the key. You can have 100,000 people on your channel, but if you're not getting views, you're not making money. Because I think you have to have like it's like 50 cents for 1,000 views or something like that. It's not. You have to have serious views to make money. I could be wrong about that, but people have sponsors and things like that. I noticed that they've run, but I haven't even really. I don't think I've watched any more than just a few minutes of Friday Night Tots in probably a year and a half, 2 years. It's not that I don't dislike the show. I just don't. I kind of don't like the. There's too many people on there, too many people talking at the same time, and a lot of people, coming from the movie stuff, and a lot of bad opinions. Like I saw that Ryan Cannell on there. He's talking about film noir when he said, "Yeah, film noir, it's just boring." Like, go get fucked. Have you ever watched film noir? Yeah, you apparently haven't because if you say that, because film noir is some of the best movies really ever made. I don't care if you don't like older movies or whatever, but it's just if you're going to say that, that's a that's it's just a kind of an ignorant statement to make. But it's just and Jeremy, I never did care for him because he didn't. It just seems like he's just grifting. I mean, he's making money. It's fine, but he doesn't. He has a channel called Geeks and Gamers, and he does not personify that at all. So I mean, it just feels like he was just scripted. It's whatever. I've never really cared for Jeremy and I don't have any problem with them. But I made a video, I think, a long time ago. It was early on, but I made a video talking about it wasn't about Jeremy in particular, but it was just about that whole group of people. This is about 2020. I think it was in 20 or 21. It's right when I started my channel. And I guess I was trying to grift off of them a little bit, but I just had something to say. They like they were running like this was the era where they might be complaining about the left or somebody like how was it, how was I phrasing it? They were damn it, I have a thought in my head and I forget what, but they were um but they were all making the term will come to me in just a second. But they were all making like they would make a video. There would be some kind of news, and they would all make a video. There'd be like 5 or 6 channel with the same story. They were doing all the same thing, and what was that called? That was just oh, fuck. I'm sorry, but it's something they would be bitching about the left doing, and they're doing the same fucking thing. Um, but what was that? How that? I'm sorry. I can't think of how I was how I need to frame that. Um, I go blank on when I get on here every freaking night. I go blank like this. But they were I'm sorry, I can't think of it. I'm just stupid tonight, being stupid. But they were doing the same videos, and it'd be the same story on every channel, and it was just and I made a video against it, and then I think like the next week he made a video. I don't think it was my video, but other people were making similar videos that I didn't even seen. I just made one, but he called it out on the channel. So oh, we're not doing that. We're not. We're not. You know, I wish I could remember what that was. I can look it up real quick. A second, because that's going to drive me nuts not being able to figure out the name of that. I probably remember it like right before I get to it on my list of videos. It's hard to believe I have this many videos. Let's see what it's called here. Hmm. Do I have one more row of channels? Sorry, I'm trying to find it here. I don't know why I'm being such an idiot tonight about that. Hmm. Oh, I think. Oh, I think it was. I did make one against Jeremy because yeah, I made a video called "I like Zack Snyder's." Zack Snyder's Justice League cut, regardless of what he said. That was because that time they had that controversy where they were having they had a like a fundraiser for whatever charity that Zack Snyder was part of. It was like anti-suicide type charity, and and he came on, and then he's basically said he wasn't affiliated or something with Geeks and Gamers, and Geeks and Gamers kind of it sounds kind of shitty, but the problem was like, and I clipped it and put it in that video. Is he had he had called Zack Snyder called him up and was like, or he had got in touch with Zack Snyder or whatever, and so they set up doing this charity auction or whatever, or doing this. It wasn't a charity auction, just doing a charity live stream, And he got on the fucking phone with Zack Snyder, Hollywood director. You know how these people are in Hollywood, and told him so. Yeah, I really don't like your movies, but yeah, well, let's get together and make some money. He's like, well, fuck you, asshole. Why do is it just you just wanting clout from my name? Like, what the hell? That's just crazy. Well, I think I'm gonna get off here this evening. I've ranted enough. Sorry, I ranted about that. I thought that name would be in there. They were I'm sorry I can't think of that terminology. I'm being stupid tonight. It's just but I really don't know why I made that video. It just rubbed me the wrong way. It's like you think your audience is that stupid that they don't see, like you sat there on the stream that night and said, I talked to Zack Snyder, and he's like, yeah, I was like, yeah, I didn't yeah, I don't like your movies, but I don't really like your movies, but let's get together and make money. It's like, he's Hollywood directors, they're probably narcissists to begin with because they're probably fairly intelligent people, and they've got a big name in Hollywood, so they probably, they don't want to hear that shit. Like, why would you say that to somebody? You know, I, I mean, I'm honest, but I'm not going to say that, especially if it's about possibly making money for your charity. Why are you going to tell me that? But you want to get together and raise money for my charity. Why are you going to tell me I don't like your movies? Yeah, I don't. Why can't I think of that? What I'm trying to think, that terminology I'm trying to think of. Why can I not think of that? Yeah, that video. Yeah, like a lot of my videos have got decent views over the year. That video I was telling you about got like 14 views. It's really strange. So it definitely wasn't my video that he's seen, but it's weird. It's like I think people just avoided it. But I mean, I don't have like massive views, but I'll have like one that'll get. I had a video where I uh, I made it's whenever Citizen Kane came out on 4K, the Criterion 4K, and I made the video and stuck it out like the night I got it. I think I got it in the mail. I think I pre-ordered it, and got it. And I did a quick review, and threw it up, and I got like end up getting like 1,500 views, and I got like 1,000 views just like that, like in 24 hours. The craziest video I ever made, and it's not viral or nothing, but it's a lot. It's pretty crazy. I couldn't believe that. Well, everybody, like I say, I'm gonna get off here and leave you guys alone, and I guess until Friday, we'll play us a little more, play a little bit more Zelda, see where we can get to. So I guess until the next journey, next mission, next game.